Hi, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Mike, and we're the audience.
Hi, my name is Shannon Brown, and I'm going to tell you about my most prized possession. When asked what my most prized possession was, the answer was quite simple. My most prized possession is my photo albums. My photo albums hold the stories of my life that I could keep adding to and pass down through the generations. Photos of my family date back to 100 years. My parents even started a photo album when I was born that still goes to this day. When I moved out, I decided that I wanted to get a digital camera and to continue the tradition in my family and start a photo album of my own that I could have for the chapters of my life. The reason that I decided I wanted to start my photo album is by looking at all the photos from when I was a child. It reminded me that memories aren't always there. Sometimes memories only come back when you see a photo to remember it. And if you didn't have those photos to remind you, you might never remember that you ever did something like that. My photo album has all kinds of photos. I have black and white photos. I have Polaroid photos. I have digital photos. And it just all mixed in. I love to have all my different photos. My black and white photos even date back to when my great-grandmother was 2 years old. I have Polaroid photos from when I was a child, and of course now that we have digital photos, I can take as many photos as I like to add to my photo album. My photo album holds memories of where I've been, what I've seen, and what I've experienced. Things like graduation, weddings, vacation, stuff that you like to go back and look at all the time and see, yeah, I've been there and I've done that. Another thing I love to do with my photo album is share my photos with my friends and family. I have friends that come over that say, oh, I want a picture of that, can I have a copy of that? If I would have never took those pictures, we would have never had memories of that night. Another thing I love about keeping a photo album is that so many people come and go in your life. For example, my best friend in middle school. We kind of grew apart in high school, and now we kind of came back together in college and started hanging out again. And I like to bring my photo album to her house, and we look at all the times we had when we were in middle school and how much fun we had together, and it kind of just makes us want to add more photos that we could look on in the future. Another important thing about a photo album to me is it helps you remember what is no longer present, like loved ones that I have lost. All you have when you lose a loved one is memories and photos. I like to have as many photos as I could of people so that when that day does come, unfortunately, I could have as many photos as I could so I could remember the positive side, not the negative of not having that person around anymore. It's kind of a comfort, and you just look at it and just remember the good times you have with them. It keeps a fresh image in your mind, and it's just something that you'll learn to cherish for the rest of your life, and that's something that I do. I really do cherish my photos. Also, it helps you remember high school, middle school, elementary school. For example, even standing in the parking lot, or the simple things like in between classes in the courtyard, senior breakfast, stuff that you'll be able to bring to your high school reunion one day and show all of your high school friends. Oh yeah, remember when we did this, remember when we used to have that little group over there. It's all a lot of fun to be able to look at those pictures and remember those times. My photo album pretty much summarizes my life. As I flip through the pages, memories overwhelm me. Pictures are not replaceable, and that they should never be taken for granted. I cherish all my pictures. They capture a place and time that you can never get back. My photo album is all together like a book. It tells the chapters of my life, pretty much just one big story, the story of my life. Does anyone have any questions?
No, I think you about answered them all.